Mm. Mm. Chat. Chat. The energy. The energy, chat. The energy is going crazy. We gotta talk. We gotta motherfucking talk. We gotta talk. We have to talk. How is everyone doing today? Get in here. Get in here. Get in here. Where are you guys at? Where is everybody at? The blue fitting. Listen, y'all. Chat! Chat! How y'all feeling today? How y'all feeling today? Listen. Chat. We got to get into this. We got to get into this, okay? First of all, I got a lot of shit to say. I got a lot of energy for you. And quite frankly, the time is now. Shout out everybody. What's good, everybody? Welcome to the stream. Welcome to the live. First things first, what I need to tell you is, baby, it's time to level up. Baby, it's time, like, nigga, like, you about... Let me record. Chat! Welcome to the live. Welcome to the stream. Welcome to wherever you are watching this at. Listen, y'all. This episode is going to be very special because I got a lot of energy. I got a lot to talk about with y'all. And one of the main things that I want to talk about with y'all is that, baby, I'm feeling like, the energy is feeling like it's a sexier you. It's a badder you. It's a finer you. It's a harder you. It's a stronger you. It's a smarter you. It's a fiercer you. It's a more unapologetic you. This, and I keep saying, I always tell you what the next season requires. This next season is really going to require you to pull out the zest of life. It's going to take you to pull out the versions of yourself that you shamed. The versions of yourself that you shamed. The versions of yourself that you thought was too much. The versions of yourself that you thought was too what that was. Shout out to the subscription. The version of you that thought you was doing too much, that you thought you was too fiery, too this. Like, it's giving fire energy. I got a reading the other day, and the reading was just like, fire, fire, fuego, fuego. That's the energy right now. And a lot of people don't have the spark that we have, that you have. And a lot of people who don't have the spark will try to put your shit out, all because they don't burn like you. I started telling people, yo, my energy's different. Like, I'm feeling like way more energy. Like, and these motherfuckers said, don't burn out. Burn out. I'm the essence of the light. How can the light burn out? Burn out. And the reason why I'm telling you this is because once you start being way more unapologetic, everybody is going to start to have a reason why you shouldn't be. I'm telling you, everybody will have a reason why you shouldn't be like this. It's too much. It's greedy. It's excessive. It's this. And I just said it in my last video. I'd rather do too much. I'd rather do too much than to not do enough. When people say you're doing too much, I would rather do too much, because you know what? People get paid when they do too much. Trust me, people get paid when they do too much. When you do more than what you're paid for, eventually you'll get paid for more than what you get. Y'all see my soundboard working? Y'all see my soundboard working? You feel me? So that's why I was just like, you know what? This is a time now to really, like, I feel like this is the time, you know, when you holding that dog back, You holding that lion back, and then you finally like let him go. That's what that feel like right now. That's what that feel like right now. Like, it's really time for you to just go ahead, stop trying to tame that beast. You are trying to tame the beast out of fear that you don't have control over yourself. Come on. Come on. Come on. I need a sound bowl on here. I need a sound bowl.
Another one.
Like, I need something for when I say some shit that just hit. Like, you know what I'm saying? But thank you for the rose. You know what I'm saying? Like, real talk. Like, wait till you see the level of dislike. Like, people, let me tell you something. In this next season, people are either gonna love you, like absolutely be in love with you, or absolutely hate your fucking guts. There's no in between with you. That's just how strong your personality is. There really is no in between with you. They either love you or they fucking hate your guts. What's up, everybody? What's up, Ashlyn? What's up, Kay? What's up, Zay? What's up, Andre? What's up, Robin, Chelsea, Diva, Harley, Z, Zayden, Jemiah? What's up, y'all? Listen, this message is a very special one. I'm getting warmed up. I'm getting warmed up, but I can feel the energy just coming through. They're saying it's glitching. Is it glitching? Is it glitching, y'all? Before I get started, is it glitching? Can y'all hear me? Can y'all hear me good? Okay, it says we're good. We're good. We're good. We're good. We're good. We're good. It's good for me. All right, cool. So look, I'm gonna tell y'all what message I received. The one message I want to tell y'all is y'all need to trust y'all dreams. Y'all need to trust y'all dreams. Like, please, everybody has a gift. Everybody taps in differently. And I'm just so tired of you not trusting your instincts. Like, you know what you have to do. You know what you heard. I decided that, like, just because somebody else may not see the vision, don't mean my vision not right, bitch. You don't gotta see it for it to be correct. Actually. Their opinion not even needed. Their validation is not needed. That don't do nothing for your manifestation. Them agreeing really don't do nothing. Them agreeing is for your ego. Them agreeing is for your insecurity, your validation. They could literally not know, and it still will manifest, because who the fuck are they? And that's what I'm trying to get you to realize. Like, bitch, like, this is my stage. I don't need the opinions of the audience to make this shit go round. Because guess what? Sometimes the audience think they know what they want, but they would actually prefer what you gonna give them. Sometimes audience don't even know what they want. So listening to the audience, don't like, if you know your product, it could be the poom poom. If you know your product is fire, why the fuck do you care about anybody else's opinion? The product will speak for itself. The product will sell for itself, and the world will eat it up. First they laugh, then they copy. You got to understand that just because the world may not agree with it right now, don't mean they not going to be on your deck later on. And I'm really being for real. They may not fuck with you now, but sometimes that's the polar opposite that you need for them to be obsessed later. Come on. Come on. You know, sometimes that's literally the best kind of love attraction, when they absolutely dislike you in the beginning. And then next thing you know, they in love. They fall in love with your energy. First they laugh, then they copy. It's just human emotion. Honestly, I'm gonna be real with y'all. If y'all haven't joined my mystery school yet, y'all don't know the psychological game that I be giving. I've honestly realized that it's only a couple skills that you need to make this realm do what you want. And quite frankly, I think that the reason why your world doesn't do what you want it to do is because you don't believe you actually have that much power. You don't believe you have that much power. So because you don't believe you have that much power, you basically blind yourself to it. Whatever you don't believe, you basically blind yourself from it. Whatever you do believe, you make yourself more aware of it. Everything is about awareness. What you become aware of is what becomes more real. So if you are aware of the fact that you're not in control, you will be less and less and less in control. This is a mental game. This is all like you ever did those escape rooms or the illusion? Like, that's what the fuck this is. Thank you for the gift, Ashlyn. You know? So that's why I'm telling you, start to learn to identify these shifts in consciousness, these shifts in reality, these shifts. Like, I don't want to have to sit here and talk to you very dumb. Like, I want to be able to talk to you on a very deeper level, but I want to make sure that you can follow me. All right, I'm gonna go a little bit deeper, but you got to tell me if I'm losing you or if you following. All right, can I go a little bit deeper? Can I go a little bit deeper? Can I go a little bit deeper? All right, bet. Check this out. What I want you to understand is that more and more I have realized that this really is a game or a TV show or a movie. I can't give you what it is. Quite frankly, I think games, TV shows, videos all take influence from the game of life itself. I think video games, TV shows, just like computers are taking the influence from the human mind, I think that movies and TV shows and all that shit, they're taking influence from the game of life. Because they say what? Life is a stage, right?
Bombocard!
They said life is a stage, right? Thank you, Nikels, for the gift. So if life is a stage, and now all of a sudden these things that are going viral, main character syndrome. Who's the main character? That's not interesting to y'all. Y'all got to pay attention to what words start to become trendy, because not everybody is actually conscious. So if they're not conscious, they're going to be the epitome of what the Matrix is feeding, meaning the trends. The trends is a direct way to understand the nature of the Matrix. So what that means is, no, TV imitates life. What that means is that if in the Matrix, what's going viral is come to my program. Like, what's my program? What's my program? You have to listen to what everybody is repeating, because what everybody is repeating is an example of the subconscious mind of the outside world right now, or the Matrix. That means that is what mostly everybody is on the frequency of. But some people cannot look at it from a bird's eye view because they don't have the awareness to look at it from the bird's eye view. Does that make sense? So let's continue going, right? All of a sudden, everybody's like, what's this program? The program, when you come to my program's strict, my program's strict. So now what I'm thinking is, boom, there's a program going around. There's a new program that's literally going around. But what is the program? You have to pay attention. Nigga, you are in the Truman Show. You are Neo. Why do you think they keep saying that The Matrix was a documentary? Think about it. It's not a documentary as if it's a recording of something that happened in the past. No, it's a documentary of something that's happening right now. Learn how to take everything not as super literal. Learn how to take things as symbolic, because that's how this Matrix communicates. You know how when you start talking to a woman or start talking to a pet, you and the pet can start talking in the same language a little bit, even though you guys don't talk the same language. But if you pay attention to your dog's cues enough, you'll notice when she's hungry, because she does this little thing. The problem is that you have so many distractions in your life, you cannot pay attention to the little things. You know, like when you notice something, you brush it off. Oh, that's weird. And you act like it doesn't mean anything. Because to be fair, it's easier for it to mean nothing than for you to actually accept the reality that it means something.
Bombocard!
Do you understand? I think some of y'all don't want to accept the fact. And I feel the anxiety of it. Some of y'all don't want to accept the fact that that shit that you've been dreaming about, that shit it means something. It does. Even the little things. You think the little things don't mean nothing, but they do mean something. If you feel like it means something, it's because it means something. You got to stop relying on this limited knowledge that you have and trust the knowledge of the unknown. Some of y'all, you ask for things, but then you can't trust. You don't trust the other there is another intelligence here. There is. I always forget the dream when I wake up though. My question is that, like, who's to say that you woke up? Like, this game is this life is such a game. We tell people that when they are smart, they woke. Why are we saying woke? Why are we saying woke? What does that mean? That means that other people are what? Sleep, right? So that means there's something with sleep. There's a message there with sleep. So if we're woke, that means that where we just was technically not real. But think about it. The word dream, the word real, the word reality, it all has this root word in it, R-E-A. Real, R-E-A. Realm, R-E-A. With real and realm is R-E-A-L-M. R-E-A-L-M. Right? And I want y'all to stop thinking that, oh, like, did I see something? Yes, you did. You did. You did. You did. You need to stop acting like you didn't. Because every time you deny, you put yourself in more ignorance. Like, you're doing the job of the Matrix. Every time you see the truth, you convince yourself it's not the truth.
Bomboclat!
That's what. So you've been trained to play devil's advocate on yourself. You've been trained to gaslight yourself. So every time you taste truth, you gaslight yourself. Because that's what you've been programmed to do. Nah, I'm just tired. Nah, I'm just this. Nah, I'm just that. You think you want more money just because you want more money? No. You want more money because something in you knows that it's yours. But then you demonize every reason for having that desire. I've stopped shaming myself for my natural state. I am naturally a fiery person. I am naturally always on go. Why do we demonize ourselves for who we are? The very thing that is our talent, our gift, we demonize it. It makes no sense. You know why? Because we were taught to do that. We were taught to do that. We were taught to do that. And that's why even Neo didn't believe he was the one. There's a moment of rejection and denial. You deny yourself. You deny your senses. You deny your inner beast. You deny your savage. I remember I used to be afraid. I say it all the time. I used to be afraid of being about my money and being a part of the spiritual community. And then I realized, like, why the fuck am I, like, let's really think about it. Let's really think about it. Why am I allowing somebody that I don't know to make me feel bad for wanting more? Like, let's be for real. That's programming. That's programming. But then it's the same group that tells you, treat yourself, queen. Treat yourself. Abundance flows. Abundance. So why the fuck am I worried about what the fuck they think? They're lost. Quite frankly, anybody that's a part of I'm a part of spiritual community. I'm a part of this and that community. They tend to not actually be a community at all. They tend to not be a part of a community at all. You know? And what happens is that joining a community, joining anybody that you get around, it is contagious. You become like them. That's why you love these videos, because the confidence, you have this confidence. You wouldn't be watching this if something in this wasn't already within you. Do you understand? Chanel is a cat. Like, quite frankly, I am a bougie bitch. What the fuck is anybody gonna do about it? I run my fucking mouth. What is anybody gonna do about it? Now, I want you to start doing that about yourself. I love to fucking sing. What the fuck are they? Just say it. Do it. Do it. Do it. Do it. Give yourself permission. Like, do you understand? You will never fucking be great if you are afraid to be a fucking beast. You think Kobe was like, nigga? No. 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 Nigga, no, they was not. And you think I'm going to give a fuck about somebody liking me? No, that shit going to hold me back. Why am I worried about if this person like me when I'm loved? The fuck is a like going to do for me? Like don't pay me. Likes don't pay me. Likes don't pay me. Do you understand? Eyes being on me pay me. Eyes, attention. But you don't gotta like me to give me attention. That's what I'm trying to get you to understand. Like, I need you to unlock this, like, because I can. Like, that's why I created the because I can. That's why I created because I can. Because you bitches are too apologetic. And y'all be apologizing for being you. I could never. Why are you apologizing for being you? My bad, girl. You know I had to show out. Excuse me, that sentence don't even correlate. Don't even make sense. Apology and show out, don't correlate. What are you talking about? Apologize. I give no fucks. I give no apology, bitch. I came to stunt. Fuck you thought this was. You should have known better to know, bitch. Don't tell me to not outdo you, ho. You better outdo me, bitch. Like, what is we talking about? Like, no, this is how we keep people at the top level. You know, that's the thing. Like, y'all be out here trying to, I'm a play it low key. I'm going to play it low key. And guess what you going to get? You going to get these low key people when really you a high key bitch. I'm not low key. I'm not. Nothing about me is low key, bitch. I'm high key. You feel me? And then another thing that I realized too is everything is energy. You can become a millionaire straight off of energy. I don't give a fuck what nobody say. You can become a millionaire straight off of energy. Straight off of energy. You could float off of having good energy. You want to know why? Because there's a such thing called magnetism. Do you guys comment the word magnetism? I'm about to put y'all on game. Fuck it. I'm about to just put y'all ass on game. That's what I'm gonna have to do, huh? I'm going to just have to put you on game, huh? Comment the word magnetism. Let's talk about it, right? So, as a Scorpio, and as a person who's born on a 5-day, y'all never know what I really look like. I'm always looking different every day. Some days my hair is here. Some days my hair is here. Some days my hair is brown. Some days my hair is blonde. Some days my eyes is brown. Some days... You don't know why? Because guess what, bitch? You should never be able to figure me out. Right? And we talk about people like Marilyn Monroe, right? You know why Marilyn Monroe? Look at the word, look at the name, Marilyn, M-A. Magnetism, M-A. Matrix, M-A. Manifest, M-A. Motherfucker, if you could just learn how to control your energy, how to become more magnetic, you can have whatever you want, because guess what? Magnetism isn't always seduction. Seduction is a part of magnetism. I need y'all to understand, baby. One thing, I'm born the year of the cat in Chinese astrology. Cats are the number one psychologists. All we do, think about it. Why do you think cats sit on the top window pane? Because all we do is watch motherfuckers. I watch everybody. I'm very observant. Scorpio too. Life path 7. So I'm always observing people. I'm always studying. I know what insecurity looks like in the body. I know when a person twitches a certain way, I know what that means. I pay attention. I know when somebody's lying. I know when something hits somebody's soul, because I'm always paying attention. You want to know why? Because certain emotions can unlock certain things in people. Why do you think you can listen to this live for 5, 10, 15, 20, 30 minutes and your ass can't even watch a 3-minute YouTube video? Because I know the pace of my tone. I know the pace of my words. I know how to keep you captivated. I know how to keep you following every part of the energy. I know how to take you to another part of the story. I know how to slow down. I know how to change the energy. I know how to change energies, the emotions. I know how to fire it up. It's all different. It's a form of magic. It's a form of magic, M-A. Again, now why is everybody comment M-A? Why is M-A important? M is the 13th letter in the alphabet, right? A is the first letter in the alphabet. 13 plus 1 gives you 14, right? 14 reduced gives you 5. 1 plus 4 gives you 5. 5 is the number of good looks. 5 is the number of entertainer. 5 is the number of seduction. 5 is the number of sexual energy. 5 is also another version of magnetism. This is why if you're born on the 5th, if you're born on the 14th, if you're born on the 23rd, I'm born on the 23rd, you become naturally seductive. It's just in your essence. That frequency is symbolized by the number 5. People born in May. You know what I'm saying? 2003. Exactly. Look at Chris Brown. Chris Brown is born May 5th. May 5th. It's just an energy thing, right? So there are other numbers that are also magnetic. For example, I'm going to be dropping this hat soon, y'all. But 22 is another form of a magnetic number. 22. Y'all watch out for these hats. These coming soon. 22, right? Now, let's talk about it. Why are we talking about this? If you could learn how to master your own energy, master MA, you can build the reality to your will. But you have to understand, just like everybody has different gifts, everybody also has different energy and different ways of getting their way. So, for example, if you are born on the 3rd, the 21st, the 12th, you have the gift of gab. It's in your voice. It's in your mouth. It's in your tone. It's how you speak. It's in your comedy. It's in your comedy. You understand? The 28th is the number of wealth. Yeah, I know that. I know that. You know what I mean? So what I want y'all to understand too is this is what I'm teaching. I'm teaching magnetism. I'm teaching psychology. Like my class was $99. I made it $50. So what you need to do is just join Sticks Mystery School. If you want to join the magnetism class, it's in there. But I'm going to give y'all some game on this, right? In this next season, what I want you to do, I'm going to give you clear-cut instructions. All right? What you need to do is write this down. This is how you create a new identity. And you can honestly create a new identity in 7 days if you stick to it, okay? Number 1, you have to figure out, who do you want to become? What do you want to become? How do you want to look? What energy do you want to give off? Is it exotic? Is it this? Is it that? And don't limit yourself and don't feel embarrassed. Like this is your own inner construct. You are completely safe. You know, like this is your space to change yourself, right? And then what you do is you ask yourself, like, for example, if you say, I want people to be intimidated when I walk in. I want people to be intimidated. Do you know there's a reason why people say you start to look like your choices, right? Now think about it. It's all in the saying. Like, it's all in the riddles. Oh, you look like your parents, but then you start to look like your choices. Well, make a choice to be this person, and guess what the fuck you gonna start looking like? That motherfucking choice. Do you get what I'm saying? You see how this whole time the answer's been with you, but you didn't believe that it meant it in that way. You know? Another thing I want to say too is that you have to practice. You have to literally decide. You have to decide. Like, for example, you want to start making money, you have to literally decide, I'm never going to be broke again. Like, you have to make a decision. Most of the work is literally just making the decision. Some of y'all, you struggle to accept what it is that you want. You struggle to accept yourself. You struggle to accept your energy. You struggle to accept who you know you are. For some reason, you know you a star. You know you that bitch, but then you act like you not. And then the whole world be confused. We be like, wait, I thought she was, well, I guess because she not acting like this, we got to treat her like this. If you don't act like the prize, you going to confuse the other person and they going to think they the prize. So that's why it's important that you do act like you the prize. Because you gonna trick the other motherfucker. They going to be like, well, if he not acting like he the prize, if she not acting like she the prize, then it must be me. Whole time it's not them. That's why people who are terrible at what they do tend to be bigger than you, because while you was over here contemplating on if you're that, they just said, fuck it, I'm gonna be that. It's really just that simple. And y'all really be pissing me off. Because now we got untalented, retarded people coming on here acting like they it and they're not it. You got people who are fucking Ice JJ Fish acting like they fucking Beyonce. Ay. What am I going to do with you? What is it gonna take for you to finally like just like go like this? Like just take it off. Just become that lion. Especially where my Leo's at, because I feel a lot of Leo energy. I feel a lot of Leo energy. Like, I'm telling all my people now, like, I don't want a fucking friend. You know why I don't want no friend? I don't want friends. I don't want friends. Let me tell you why I don't want friends. Because friends, I gotta be nice to you just because we friends. No, bitch. I want allies. I want partners. I want teammates. I think about things like sports. I don't want to have to be nice to you because the relationship requires me to be nice to you. No. I want to be able to get in your fucking ass if you're not doing what you need to do. Period. But if I'm your friend, it's like, oh, that's not how you talk to your friend. Well, guess what? I'm not your friend. Because friends require you to be loyal to them unconditionally. My loyalty is not unconditional, bitch. Fuck is you talking about? You don't get loyalty just because you've known me for 3 years. No. I'm loyal to your destiny. And if you're not on your destiny, guess what? You get no loyalty. Period. That's all it is. You got me fucked up if you think I'm going to be loyal to something that's not profitable. You're crazy if you think I'm going to be giving my energy, my love, my support, and my water and my goods to a motherfucker that's just like, no. I have conditions. Yes, you very damn well right. Because I know what I can pour into somebody, but I'd be damn if I pour something into somebody and bitch, they ain't pouring. The fuck? You're not finna get all my water and you not, no, nigga. You see, the problem is that y'all want to be givers for the sake of just being a giver because you think it makes you look good. You think being a giver makes you a good person. Being a giver doesn't make you a good person. If you're giving to people that's not giving back to you, it makes you look like a dummy. It makes you look naive. It makes you look weak. You want to know why? Because you're just exposing yourself to being used. And quite frankly, it's dumb. It means that you're not actually intelligent. It means that you don't have emotional intelligence and that you're willing to be mistreated for some type of validation. You are a child. You are a child. You're like 17 years old again. You feel me? Like, I'm not here to play games with you. I demand greatness. If you're in this live, it's because you want to be great. Don't tell me you want to be a music artist and you just want to blow up. No, nigga, I need to hear that you trying to be better than Michael Jackson, bitch. I don't give a fuck how impossible it sounds. The more impossible it sounds, the better. The better. Bitch, I need your goals to give me anxiety. I need your goals to be like, whoa. Damn. Because that's what this is for. That's what this space is for. To make you uncomfortable. You need to get comfortable being uncomfortable, sweetie. Period. You got to put yourself out there. How do you expect? Delusional, baby. That's not me being delusional. That's the problem. Y'all started calling shit delusional. It's not delusional, baby. It's belief. I'm not being delusional. I'm not being delusional. Maybe if you don't believe in it, you got to be delusional in order to believe, but I don't even have to do that. My belief actually believes that that's what it is. I don't need to use delusion. I don't need to, like I remember people were talking about AI. What's his name? Allen Iverson, right? People were like, practice. We talking about practice. Allen Iverson is a cat. Michael Jordan is a cat. Let me tell you about the difference in mentality. Because quite frankly, I think it's a pleasure for y'all to finally hear somebody talk like this, raw, real, on fire, on purpose, without you feeling like you have to demonize it. No, this is actually encouraged. The top 1% encourage this way of thinking. If you get around billionaires, they're not going to tell you, oh, you do it. They're not going to tell you that because you start speaking with this much passion. Quite frankly, that shit turned them on. This energy that I'm talking about, this is sexual energy. This is fiery energy. Talking like this, it gets me excited in my bones. You get what I'm saying? Money makes me great. I love money, but money don't even give me this type of adrenaline. This is a type of love that's rooted in fire, and that's why you feel me, right? So let me help you understand something. If you are afraid to even think a percentage of this, you will never be great. The greats dare to think large. When you start to hear the way the greats think, it'll scare you, as it should. Be so authentic, it scare motherfuckers. Be so authentic, it scare motherfuckers. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm gonna be a billionaire. I'm confused. What that nigga Kanye said? Kanye said, what's funny? What's funny? Something's funny? Something's funny. Oh, interesting. I didn't tell a joke though. And then guess what happens? Do you know if you can withstand the humiliation of having big dreams and being around small-minded people, you will have the last laugh every fucking time. And guess what? That bitch is gonna be better than sex. Trust me. Revenge is beautiful, baby. And I'm telling you right now, this is the time for you to get that grit out. This is the time for you to get that beast out. Stop shaming the beast. Stop shaming the beast. So there's this clip with Allen Iverson where he talks about practice. We talking about practice. You know what I think about that? Look at AI. Why the fuck do I have to practice when I am? I don't need to practice. This goes back to y'all being delusional. Like you talk about some, oh yeah, be delusional. I don't have to be delusional. I don't have to practice this identity. I am. I'm not practicing. This is not practice. Practice? If you're practicing, that means you still don't got it yet. I don't practice. I am. I just come on here. I don't come with a script. I don't come with no shit. I come on here with just, somebody said nobody said that. Exactly. Nobody said it. I said it. So I just became the first. Trailblazer. What the fuck is you talking about? Practice? I am. You get what I'm saying? The only way you could ever have a walk to you that just oozes off confidence is you really have to be that. You really got to feel that. You get me? And then I'm going to give you a magnetism tip. When you're home and you're by yourself and you're around nobody, I want you to practice doing things a little bit slower, as if you are in your own show. Drink your drink slower. Write your journal slower. Brush your hair slower. Talk slower. Move slower. You're going to start to create your own sexual tension with yourself. Trust me, it works. Another thing I want to tell you, here's a hack. This is connected to African spirituality too. Whenever you want to have this sweet talk, take honey. Another thing I'm going to tell you too, this is something one of my friends gave me. If you want to exude more sexual energy and a higher frequency, oysters once a week. You see, you guys don't know that you can hack your energy to be bigger. You can hack your meditation is a tool, food is a tool, supplements is a tool, plants is a tool. Honey. I'm telling y'all, listen, join the mystery school for more game. I'm giving you the game. They're both Aphrodite. I'm trying to tell you, I know the game. Guys, I'm a 5 and a Scorpio. I can have a motherfucker. And listen, another thing too is y'all got to play the music too. My music, my Mercury's in Scorpio. So when you play my music around fine shit, she just gonna be like, damn, I wanna. She not gonna know why. It's because you're using a It's all energy, nigga. It's all energy. I'm telling you, you can have whatever you want. It's pure alchemy. Look, pure alchemy. It's all energy work. Baby, listen. There ain't nobody who I wanted that I didn't get. Trust me. And they could have not liked me at first. But guess what? You cannot fight energy. You cannot fight chemistry. Energy and chemistry is science. You don't even have to be their type. But if thank you, Tay. That's the Mercury and Scorpio. You know, DM me if you want to join the mystery school. All right. Y'all are hilarious. Listen, man, I'm telling y'all the game. That's all y'all gotta do. Why does energy want to fight against another energy? Either it attracts or it repels. That's it. That's it. It could be like every energy has an enemy energy also. Just I want y'all to understand that too. Not like there are certain things that your energy just doesn't attract to, and it doesn't mean it's bad. It's just not good for your energy. You know? Period. Like people who have one energy should stay away from alcohol. That doesn't mean that alcohol in total is just such a terrible thing. It's a terrible thing for that person. You feel me? So that's what I'm trying to tell y'all. Also, make sure y'all go watch the Because I Can podcast. Make sure y'all go watch Because I Can podcast. Make sure y'all go watch the Because I Can podcast, y'all. Let me show y'all. Make sure y'all go watch the Because I Can podcast. Right here. Make sure y'all go check that out. Make sure y'all go check out the Because I Can podcast. One life path, born on the one. Or can you give advice about how to not attract low vibrational people when you're highly magnetic? The more you love yourself, the more you'll be able to tell who's low vibrational, because you'll have a standard. You have to just learn not to lower your standard. Like, you have a security system for a reason. You're gonna have fans. You know, moths are gonna attract to the flame. You're right, but you need to actually just like stand on your security system. That's it. Hey Ori, been watching your videos religiously. Every time I feel tired or burnt out, you bring out the animal in me. Thank you for your wisdom. So were you actually burnt out then? If you're burnt out and then you watch a video and then I bring the animal out of you, were you actually burnt out?
What do you mean by that?
Think about it. Were you actually burnt out? I don't think so. I think you told yourself that. You know what I'm saying? I think you told yourself that. Make sure you guys go ahead and go get y'all hoodies. The hoodies are only $28. The hoodies are only $28 for now. People on Facebook been copping them. Make sure you guys go ahead and go get your hoodies. I am divinely guided to get this money. Fuck is y'all talking about? I'm divinely guided to get this money, y'all. When can we get the hat? The hat is gonna drop December 28th. December 28th, y'all. The hat is gonna drop December 28th. Y'all. If you think about it, the hat matched the hoodie. Another thing too is y'all make sure y'all go ahead and y'all go get y'all crystals, man. We got crystals on here. I was actually told I need to start wearing a red crystal. It's funny. I was told I need to start wearing a red crystal. I'm born on the 26th. 8 energy, stand up. All right, y'all wanna do some birthdays? Y'all gotta drop y'all know what's up. Y'all gotta drop y'all little TikTok gifts. I have the fair all max that go perfect with all that. My one and only son B-Day is 222. That's fire. A lot of people don't really know that astrology is like so fucking accurate. Sometimes it spooks me. Happy birthday, Blaze. Thank you, Venus, for the gift. Sometimes it actually spooks me. Numerology be so accurate sometimes. Like, I be like, yo, what the fuck? Shout out Ray for the gifts. All right, let's do some birthdays. If you're on YouTube, super chat. If you're on Facebook, join another, I don't know. 6/18/1992. Came from a broken home. You are an overthinker. You're easily influenced. You sometimes you can go with the wind a lot. You can feel like, damn, what's my identity? I feel lost. And you're easily influenced, and you have a very addictive personality. You gotta drop the gifts, y'all. Y'all gotta drop the Let me show you what gift to drop, y'all. Y'all don't know. Let me show you what gift to drop, child. Y'all don't know what y'all doing, child. You got to drop the manifesting. Let's see. Facebook, March 16th. You're a loner. 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 All right, let me show you what gift to drop, y'all. Let me help y'all out. Let me help y'all out. Let me help y'all out. You could do the money gun because you know I love. There you go, y'all. That's what you got to do. All right. Let's look at some of these birthdays. Let's look at some of these birthdays. Drop a money gun. Drop a money gun. Say less, let me recharge. Very correct. I'm accurate, right? And remember, y'all, you guys can DM me to do a 101. You guys can DM me to do a 101. If you don't want me to tell you your business. Kazmiri, what's your birthday? Kazmiri, what's your birthday? Kazmiri, what's your birthday? Kazmiri, drop the money gun. What's your birthday? 12/19/95. Oh, this has been a hard year for you. This was your enemy year. You play too much because you're a pig. You're born the year of the pig, so you probably look like a little pig. You probably love to fucking eat. You're very aggressive, very argumentative. Shut up and take my money. You love to work hard, though. We got a reading on here. Yeah, you're very aggressive. You're a one life path, and you're born on the 19th. You be arguing too fucking much, and you have an opinion about everything. You have an opinion about everything. 4/9/1999. This is a hard worker right here. This is a hard worker, but you're very much about your money. You're born the year of the goat, so you like to do things with a smile. You're an overthinker sometimes, so sometimes you have to be mindful of who you hang around because you literally become them. You literally become them. 2021 was a very hard year for you. Listen, guys, drop a galaxy, drop a money gun if you're on TikTok. Drop a galaxy, drop a money gun. And I'll tell you about your birthday. If you're on YouTube, go ahead and super chat. If you're on YouTube, go ahead and super chat. We're going to do a couple of birthdays on here. If you're on Twitch, go ahead and sub up and, do a couple birthdays on here. Who's next? We did Kazmiri and we did My Millennial Investor. People can say you're pretty boring sometimes, a millennial investor. They could think you're pretty boring, pretty square with that 4 energy. It's hilarious. Like I said, y'all can also DM me to book a 101 and you can have something a little bit more private. I know, right? Y'all make sure y'all check out the Because I Can podcast and make sure you guys go ahead and check out the Crystal Shop. I have all my books on here also if you guys haven't seen it. I have all my books on here. All my books. All right. Betty, 3/26/1987. Oh, you a cat like me. So what's interesting is 1999 actually adds up to 28. So you're born the day of karma, the day of money. You're born the day of karma, the day of money. And what I can tell you is that you grew up in a very emotional upbringing. Like somebody was not there for you emotionally. Somebody was literally like just probably made you more emotional. It gave you a lot of charisma because you had all that emotional energy. Another thing I can say too is you are very psychological. You're always observing people. You're always trying to like spot how to get a mental edge over people. Sometimes you're the type of person to tell yourself shit just to get an edge. That's what I would say. 2023 was a great year for you. 2017 was not a great year for you. I'm trying to see what's going on. Simone, Ray. So Ray's birthday is February 19, 2000. You're a crash out. You're an absolute crash out. And you tell people when you're about to crash out. You literally be like, I'm for to crash out. Like you keep playing, like you literally crash out and yap at the same time. They restricted my life. You're also very fierce. Being born, you're very emotional and fierce at the same time, Ray. And what I would say is you need to be very careful of your health. Ray, are you a dragon or are you a cat? Because I know you on the cusp. I got you, Simone. Are you a dragon or are you a cat? Dragon, yeah. You fiery. You fiery. You fiery. You fiery. Your mouth is pure fire. Your mouth gets you in trouble. Your mouth gets you in fucking trouble. You need to close your mouth. Your mouth. You gotta shut the. You gossip too. You need to be careful about that shit. All right, we gotta do Simone. Then we got Pain Passion. Simone, January 15, 1990. Okay, so you're vindictive as fuck. I would not want to. I would not want to cross you. Remember, y'all, if you're on YouTube, make sure y'all super chat. I would not want to cross you, Simone. Quite frankly, you love being by yourself, anyways. So if a motherfucker do some shit, it's like you have no problem pulling your energy back. You've had some terrible relationships. You have had some terrible relationships. You have these very piercing eyes, and you can be very like you have these moments where you could be very, very sweet and very soft, and then you have these moments where you could be very macho. That's what I see about your birthday. Pain Passion. Where's your birthday, Pain Passion? 8288. Oh wow, that birthday, I'm getting money. I see money energy. So you can struggle with your sensitivity and being overly aggressive. You have to balance that. Being overly sensitive, being overly aggressive. You're also born the year the dragon. Stay away from dogs. My dragons, stay away from dogs. They literally like being around a dog. If you are a dragon, if you have the dog, either something gonna happen to that dog or something gonna happen to you. That's what I'm gonna say. 2024 was a great year for you. What I would say too is that as a dragon, you're very honorable, but you need to be focused on getting to the manyan. What's up, Fiona? Y'all need to be focused on getting to the manyan. And like I said, y'all, make sure y'all join the mystery school, because I teach a lot of shit in the mystery school about how to use your energy. How to use your energy. So just DM me if you want to join the school. I have my own app also too. Sticks Mystery School on the App Store. All right. Simone say I'm accurate. Simone said I'm accurate. Aha. I knew it. I knew I was accurate. I already knew. Let's get a galaxy. All right. We having some fun. How I get the 101? Just DM me, Ray. DM me. Why stay away from dogs? For dragons, it's their enemy sign, so it's not good for them. Remember when I told y'all dragons aren't bad, but they're bad for some people? That's what that is. Jay Hill. What's your birthday, Jay Hill? Oh, I see it. January 11th. Oh, you be crying. You be crying like a bitch. You be bitching and you be crying. You be arguing. You be a little too much sometimes. And when I say too much, I don't mean it's a bad thing, but when you get riled up, you really get riled up. So when I say too much, I mean like when you're in the wrong frequency and you getting riled up, it's not good. Like you can literally suck the energy out of the room, or people can suck the energy out of you by getting you emotional. Galaxy MZ. Shout out MZ. I need the birthday. That's what I would say. Overly emotional, and you talk too fucking much. So your mouth gets you in trouble. Your mouth and your friends get you in fucking trouble. We got March 5th, 1994. That's fine shit birthday. Being born on the 5th, you fine shit. Let me find out. I love when I see a 5 because I know they fine as fuck. When you a 5, you fine as fuck. That's literally what you know for being fine as fuck. You feel me? And then also it's like you about your bag. It's like you know what it's like to not have. Like you've tasted. Thank you, The Divine. You've tasted what it means to be poor. You know what I mean? And you're a dog, so you have this natural aura about you. Stay away from dragons. People who are born 1988 and 2000. You love attention though. You have these puppy dog eyes. You know what I mean? So being silent is good for me. Yes. The less you say, the better, because your words get you in trouble. That's what I would say too. And then being born March 5th. See, look, I'm looking at MZ. Yeah, see, fine shit. MZ, sometimes you are very indecisive. I want to do this, but I want to go here, but I want to do this, but I want to do that. Your ass can't stay still also. And sometimes it's very hard for you to be in relationships because it's like one moment you feeling it, the next moment you want to be somewhere else. You want something new. You always want something new. You always want something new. You always want something new. That's what I would say. My top lip sweats and my granny told me earlier, watch what I say. Yeah, watch what the fuck you saying. Watch what you saying. Drop a galaxy if you want to read it. Drop a galaxy if you want to read it. I'm trying to make sure I did everybody. Pain, passion. I think I did everybody. All right, y'all. I'm about to head out. I love you guys. You guys know what to do. And I'll see you